Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is our Vampires versus the Empire run. And at the end of the last episode, we got Tad, who joined us from a religious ritual, which was great. He's just swapping a little bit of gear here. We're going to give him a moment to do that. Then we're going to do one more ritual. Maybe we'll get lucky and get someone else to join. I did go and adjust the jobs a little bit here. Now, there'll be some more adjustments once Maul gets over his paralytic Beja and becomes our primary cook. But for now, we have put Chico into our cooking duty over here, which frees up Sky. They both have a 4. Chico's got some passion for it, and of course Sky's got lots of other things to do. Although, so construction and then mining is really it. And you can see I've only got Sky in construction right now. She's got double passion for it. She's already at 12, so let's get her to keep being the dedicated constructor. If there's no construction or mining to do, you'll probably just do hauling and cleaning. It's unfortunate you don't do research, but that'll have to be. Now, Chico, once you're off cooking duties, you're really not going to have anything to do but straight up research all the time. You are going to do some crafting now if we need it, because you've got the 4 and that's as good as it gets, but we'll have to get an actual crafter at some point, at which point, yeah, that basically leaves Chico with nothing really to do. And that's why I've given him a research of 3 as opposed, which is ahead of the haul and clean, because you're going to focus very much on that. It'd be great if you had a double passion for it. Chico is probably a good candidate to turn into a shooting specialist once we have taken him off of crafting duty. And the reason for that is, as a shooting specialist, which you'll need shooting 6 to do, we're not getting a tooltip, which is annoying, but the melee specialist is very similar. You can see it turns off almost every job. It does not turn off intellectual. So we can have a melee or shooting specialist as long as they're good on intellectual. Like, we don't want to assign this to anyone who does an important other job. But with Chico, won't have that. Now, it means we don't get to use Chico's passion in construction and cooking once we make him into a specialist. Although we're already not using his construction, but we might use you as a secondary constructor at some point. But I think that's going to be fine, right? Like, I don't think that's that much of a loss later on. And that actually works out pretty well. I think Tad, if we're willing to sacrifice, again, he's got a low-level construction, which apparently we're fine with. He's the only animal expert, which might hurt a little bit to lose, and the plant doesn't really matter. Tad's a really good candidate for being a melee specialist. It's because you're tough, you've got double passion for melee. You don't have a ton of melee skill right now. We've got to get you up to at least 6 to give you the specialist role. But eventually, theoretically, you'll get it. And that might be the thing. Between Tad and Chico, by the time they hit their 6 in those skills, might be the perfect time to make them specialists. You got the double passion for intellectual, so it would be the same thing. Tad would be someone who just researches all day until there's something to stab. Chico's someone who researches all day until there's something to shoot. But that is for later, because right now we still, I think, need a little bit of the role flexibility, especially if we happen to lose someone along the way. That would be less than great. Sky will probably leave as our religious figure, which means it's probably good to continue to train them up socially. Mole does have slightly more social, and both Mole and Chico have the double passion for it, which I don't know. I mean, I could train more than one person to do it. Like leave it on and stuff, but we really want whoever is our moral guide, we really want them to have maximum skill. Schedule and happiness 10. Okay, I did set your schedule. You're just not currently sleeping. Actually, possibly because you don't have a bed yet, which Sky is working on. Made the end table first, which might be a little silly, but that's fine. There we go, another bed. And then, yeah, we'll finish up one more research table over here. All right. Yeah, we definitely could have grown more. On the other hand, freeing up some labor from the planting is okay. And yeah, now we're definitely going to get too cold. But I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and turn on the tame thing. Let's start with the muffalo here. No, you don't have enough skill. What about the alpacas? Okay, you can do alpacas. Can't do the boars. Okay, let's start with that. And then what I'm going to do over here is where I'm going to put the caravan hitching spot. What is it? Miscellaneous, I think, right? Because if we do tame something, then what they'll do is they'll get brought over here and tied up over here. Can I get a rice harvest in? Should I try? There's no way. I might have been able to leave it on a little longer. Yeah. Get those, we'll get that. We've got components. We might not have enough steel, although if we do mine this area out, then we should get it. Actually, Petra, I'm going to get you to just mine this out first. Oh, wait, hold on. No, actually, that is fine. I'm going to say, oh, you'll chain into the rest of the space. But that's really not the end of the world. Convert council. I don't think I need to use any of these. I don't know. Does preach health help mole? No, yeah, you're not sick and injured. We don't need to convert anyone. Nope. Okay, well, just save your ability. Great Advent. Tattered Apparel is just on mole, yeah. And yeah, we'll be mining this out after. In whatever order is fine. We don't need all of the space in the freezer yet. So if Petra ends up mining what is going to be presumably our dining hall and rec room over here, that's fine. Winter has officially begun. Yeah, nice and properly cold now. Okay, do we need heaters anywhere else? I mean, this is being warmed through here and there. Might just keep the work rate up enough. Could also just put a dedicated heater in this block. Or even here while this door is open. And yeah, we're going to have to shift the food over here, which should happen. Wait, I thought it turned off. I'd meant it. All right. Because the hemogen packs don't have to be frozen. But I said that last time. I must have just not clicked it properly. Or I misspoke or misthought. Because yeah, we definitely don't need the hemogen packs in the freezer. They are totally fine. And yeah, we did need more steel, so I'm totally fine with mining this out right now. In fact, I guess I could cancel this. Yeah, because you know what? Redrawing this would be pretty easy. So I'm going to do this and then just set the vein mine over here. And then we'll just carve out the shape later. I don't need the random rocks to be carved. Go, and then perfect. So these guys are going to get set to... I'll just try to maintain -9 for now. -19 would be more electrical thing, which I guess is fine. We've got the power. Okay. And then it just has a little bit more consistently as we've opened and closed the door, although it does mean this heater has to work harder as well, right? You know what? Maybe I'll just do that. It's really not going to have to work hard right now with the way the weather is. And yes, roof this up, absolutely. And then, oh, I guess what I'll do is I'll prep to build this. And then a little airlocky thing here. I hate the way this door looks, though. If I had it against this wall... I don't know. We'll do this. I might end up changing the way these airlock doors are later. And I'm not sure how much through traffic there is over here, so maybe the airlock's not needed anywhere near as much. Let's do it. Got a blight on the heel route. I'm surprised we have the heel route, but... That's Randy for you. Petra. Where's the hang on? The mining comes in through there. I guess I should bring the mining down to a 3. If I reset you. Because you'll grow first, but this way you also cut plants before mining. Which I think is fine, because that's your vibe. Visitors out again from the industrial group. They do have a few items to trade. Sometimes they have components. These random visitors. And that might be worth picking up. Taming the boomlope would also be good, although I'm sure we don't have the skill for that. And then, yeah, as soon as we get an animal tamed, we'll set some rules up. Let me buy your 5 components. You do sell reinforced barrels, but we don't have the money for it, and I don't know if I care too much. I might... It's only a poor revolver. You know what? I will sell it. A revolver is not a terrible weapon. I'm going to sell this poor cloth parka. You know what? No, I'm not going to. We don't have a very good crafter. I mean, that's a low percentage thing. I'm going to get rid of this one. But I won't do the pants because we're unlikely to get anything better than that. Like, sometimes I like to sell the low quality stuff with the idea that then we'll force a crafting job and people will make a better one. But in this situation, that's no good. Do I have to get a light in here? I actually don't know if the darkness slows down the mining speed. Petra's not bothered by the dark at all. What are you? You're walking way over here? Where there's a sight stealer. It's a good thing you are an absolute badass. Okay. I don't think we're going to need more people, but I'm going to go and tell people to start walking this way. Petra, you're going to trigger your combat command. We're not going to mess around here. There you go. Is this the same sight stealer? Oh, shit. There's another one there. Okay. That's a little scary. Although, oh, it's very handy that you're not attacking one of our colonists. Okay, so I was going to say, Petra's going to be fine here. That's not a concern. There might be some more sight stealers around because we have more wealth now. So the sight stealer. Oh, hello. Are you my mummy? No. Are you alive? Tad, I'm going to get you to capture. And then, yeah, we'll have to immediately go and build a door. I don't think the door material matters. I don't know. I know security doors obviously have a higher security rating. We'll just build a new wooden door over here and see what that does. And then maybe we'll restart plan and dig out this little tunnel. Keep mining out the steel for now. Sky, can I get you to come over here and construct this door, please? Petra's still bleeding. I mean, you're going to be fine. I guess maybe I should get another medical bed for you. I'll reset you. And you're just going to go hauling. You're just like fine. You're like, you know what? Yeah, 0% chance of dying. Oh, now you've gone down. All right. And 32 containment strength. Yeah, so you're not going to have the immediate breakout. Although it's not the greatest odds. But we can start researching you again, which is great because the entity containment over here is still something we're quite excited for. It did suck that we lost the other one. Cargo pods. What do you got for me, Randy? Devil Strand? Okay, let's haul that in to Swit. Thank you very much. Wow. All right. Randy, I feel like it's like such an abusive relationship. Randy treats me so badly, but then he does something nice, and I'm like, oh, he's learned his lesson. I forgive him now. Wow. I got problems, man. I got real problems. Okay, you're starving, which doesn't surprise me because you're hungry all the time. All the time there, Maul. I guess we only have one person set to warden. You know what? I'm going to turn on wardening for the others so we can split the job. I'll turn on the childcare, which absolutely doesn't matter right now. But yeah, we'll go ahead and split that. When we have an actual prisoner, maybe I'll change it. Wait, yeah, it's not wardening. This is doctoring. What am I thinking of? Which we only have one set up for. Screw it. I'll leave them all on. It's fine. Yeah, again, we'll need a little bit more storage over here, but let's not worry about that quite yet. Actually, what I'm going to do is do a bulk little haul here to encourage any food we have left, which is nothing. Oh, we have no food left. Okay. So that's great. Let's do some hunting. Let's hunt all the horses. And we can hunt the wild boars as well, actually, rather than tame them. And so it's going to be Chico and Sky that are going to go out and do some hunting. I don't think Chico's going to be very good at it with the sniper thing, but Sky's going to be exceptional. I'm going to let Chico continue to do it, though, just to train up the skill. There you go. You got a shot there. Just because long-range accuracy is real bad. Like, even if you had a proper sniper rifle, the long-range accuracy is so affected by skill that until you get double-digit skill, long-range weapons are just tragic. Now, they have been buffed in 1.6, but I still don't think it's the right path. And then on cooking duty, right, is Chico, which is a little bit... Or I could put Sky back on, but you're also the other hunter. I'll tell you what. Let me put... Okay, for Sky, I'm going to put your cooking on a 4 for a second here. I'm bringing this in here, and then I'm going to get you to butcher, because then we'll have raw meat to feed Maul, at least. Because I think that's the issue. We've got some cooked meals, but we didn't have any raw meat for Maul. Alright, I'm just going to reset you. And then I will turn off the cooking again. Oh, little horse running away. Doing hunting, and yeah, now don't worry about the meat, because we've got the freezers set up. So we can go and hunt and fill our larder completely, which is absolutely what we're going to do. You get all that steel, and yeah, Petra. I think there's like, yeah, I was going to say there's a darkness buff, but it goes to 0 because you don't care. That's a lot of positive modifiers. Oh, we have to do another skyline turn ritual. Actually, do I want to wait? Because maybe we don't want the extra food demand quite yet. Okay, I'm going to wait. Hydroponics will be excellent on this map. Although I will be doing just some greenhouses, which, you know, like, and growing out of the ground to start off with, which is like 90% is good. I mean, it's a hell of a lot less material and a hell of a lot less power. All right, the hunters are asleep. Tad's just going to do a little hauling. Petra's probably just on hauling, which is fine too. And yeah, I don't feel the need to mine out the rest of this room right now, but it's good to have the steel. I wonder if I should go and bring the research up above the hall. The thing is, like, Sky's the only one who wouldn't have that, unless I had fewer research tables or something. No, I do want to make sure this hauling is happening. What are you grabbing from over here? Oh, some wood that had gotten chopped. That makes sense. Okay. Starvation's probably Maul again. Of course it is. I guess I could turn on more doctoring. Because right now, only Sky feeds you. Wait. Oh my god! Maul just got up! Excellent! Okay, well that changes a lot of things. First of all, Chico, you're no longer on cooking. I'm still keeping the smithing and tailoring, although we don't have anything queued, I think, right now. Yeah, the good duster job, which you can't do anyway. So Chico's going to spend a bunch of time researching, which is wonderful. That is when you're not hunting. So yeah, Maul is going to take over cooking duties, and that's good. And then in addition to that, you're going to be eating a lot of food. We could, and we will give you a gun later. We don't currently have one right now. I don't necessarily want to send you off hunting anyway. There you go. Eat your raw meat. You desperately need recreation. You've been spending a lot of time in bed bored. So I get it. Oh, you're going to go and grab the poor clothing over there. And that's the thing. Like, we put the poor clothing in here, but if someone needs it, they will grab it, and that's okay. There you go. Cooking is a go. You still don't have enough cooking skill to do fine meals. Not that we have vegetables right now, but we will next time. Go. More raw meat coming in. So the hunting's working out. I do still have, I think, the muffalo. Although, you're right, they can't be tamed. The alpacas can, though. Would have been nice. We could have also tried to tame the wild boars. I don't know if they had the skill thing, but yeah, we'll practice our taming on the alpaca. And then the other thing that I think's going to happen is we are going to, for the next year, a little space over here. Is I'm going to go and plant some hay. So this is going to be for hay grass, but I'm not going to start sowing right now. I mean, they probably just wouldn't because it's too cold. But if it's above 0, sometimes I think they can plant and then things die and it's like this really stupid cycle. But yeah, we'll get that ready for maybe some tamed animals, maybe some just prepping some kibble. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get another group of horses at some point, but this was not the time for us to tame horses to keep around. Absolutely not. I'm going to swap to those plants and that shirt. Slightly better quality somehow. All right. And some pork. Yeah, so the only thing with Mole is you're going to eat all the time. Should I get the dining room now? Maybe I will, actually. You know what? But again, it would be nice to maybe not have my people work quite so hard. But fancy dining room. I'm just thinking because we're walking all the way over here. Instead, if we can just walk to here, that would be better. I mean, it's still not going to be super close. I'll probably put the table in this area. Or maybe over here. Like that. It'll be relatively close to the food. But then closer through this path as well. All right, Petra's got the skill up in mining. Lovely. Mole, you're sleeping. Oh! I'm so sorry, Mole. Go and set that. Did I set your schedule? Yes, because you had it set, I think, from a long time ago. Oh, more hunting, more butchering. Thank you very much. I guess for now, I'm going to go and expand this corpse storage. I'm sure we're going to be putting down more and more shelves. But let's make sure there's plenty of room for it so nothing's rotting outside. It's, you know, if it doesn't get butchered fast enough, for example. Oh yeah, that's just stuff deteriorating outside, which is fine. We got the tame command over here, although not of skill. And yeah, see, there's got a horse sitting out there. Bring them in so they're nice and frozen. -9, which is good. It's -9 in here too, which makes sense. And yeah, I could put a little... All right, I'm going to put a little vent there. Oh, smithing. Thank you. I think I'm going to go straight into plate armor. Is that crazy? Or, no, fishing. You know what? Let's make sure we have access to fishing. So we'll do this, and then I'll just replace this with a vent. So that this is still a kitchen. Oh, so smithing is done, which means I have now access to steel tile floors, which is going to add a little extra cleanliness to this room. Perfect. Especially since there's going to be some blood here that's getting dragged around. And then I'm also, once you start flooring, you really got to floor everything for dirt management. I'll do that. And then under these doors here, and then I'll do a prettier floor here. I might just smooth. And I mean, here I could have smoothed here, but concrete takes no material. But I'm going to smooth because smoothing is prettier than concrete. Concrete's got a -1. But yeah, I don't care about the beauty of our freezer. That's not an issue. Smooth some of these walls. It's going to make me wish I had one of the mods that make smoothing give/use XP. I guess smoothing does use construction skill. Okay, hold on. I might be getting confused. I guess it's the mods that increase the smoothing speed. It helps a lot at low levels, and then when you get higher levels of construction, it matters less. I guess that's what I had in my head. Yeah, go ahead and carve that out. And, oh! Finish this. Yeah, finish this before we go and do this little haul. I'm not convinced that this is going to have a significant amount in the restraint ability over here anyway. Need warm clothes. Oh, I guess I need 5 parkas. Let me do that. And plan on running the power into this room here. And yeah, I'm going to want a line that's going down the main hallway as well. And then I'll probably join these two up for some redundancy after. And yeah, it used to bug me, the regular conduits going down here, because you could see them. So I'd always want to put them in these walls, but you got to smooth them first. Which, smoothing the walls is nice for beauty. But, like, really not the same priority. It would just annoy me so much. Thanks, Petra. All right, there we go. Close a little bit of a loop in there. And yeah, power situation on these generators is currently fine. I wonder, we might just skip wind and power completely. Again, we'll probably get solar when we get sun lamps, just because it does offset that so nicely, kind of 2 to 1-ish. But yeah, with all of our geothermals, that'll probably, although it's going to take a while to get there, so we might have to do a few too many wood fire generators. I don't know. Maybe we'll end up with a couple of wind turbines after all. This guy said a word about vomiting. Lovely. We should maybe consider, do we want to encourage romance? I don't know. Maybe we'll just let it happen organically. Whatever happens, happens. Depending on what kind of genes get spread over here, there's some interesting things that could happen. I don't know. You know what? Whatever happens, happens. Sometimes we're going to be very interactive with romance. I don't think this is the time. I do wonder about cutting this and putting the doors here, because that would be in the midline. Doesn't really matter too much. I was just thinking, oh, I might want an opening over here too. We will plan a door here and here, although there might be some hold opens happening. Perhaps not with the winter. This one here can be held open though. But yeah, with this closed, it might warm up this space a little bit more. Form quality table. Yeah, it might be time to take a rebuild on the table. Sky isn't fantastic at construction, but 12's pretty good. Oh, we'll want to get our lights going sooner rather than later. It's a little bit on the later side, but I'm gonna do that. I mean, I could put one in the middle there, but this one's offset, so we'll do it there. I mean, I guess I could have put a light here and then here in the middle, but I might put a door on the other side. So we'll go with this. That's gonna be fine. And yeah, this room here is, especially venting over here, it's gonna be a little harder to keep it at a steady 21, but it's going to keep it warm enough so that we don't get a speed penalty. That's the important thing. Oh, I'm going to remove the... Oh, I guess... Did I already remove it? Maybe I did. Am I just imagining it? Am I getting confused with another game where I put a infinite do simple meals to just burn through all the meat? Yeah, maybe I didn't do it in this one. All right. Yeah, the little tame commands. Actually, I don't even know if we can do the alpacas. Yeah, oh, minimum handling skill 2. So presumably, Tad has tried, and this is just on cooldown. Oh, animal sleeping right now. Close. Yeah, that's gonna stay disabled. If we're running like vanilla expanded furniture or something, we'd want room in here for our sinks and various things, but there's nothing like that in vanilla that we need. This is starting to shape up. Oh, so nice. Sky, I'm going to ask you to get up now. I would like some lights, please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, much better. And then you're mining Is that a 2? Which is fine, actually. Okay. But yeah, clear this room, and then we'll set up a bigger table. We don't have marble on this map. No, I'll just keep making wooden furniture. I like the look of wooden furniture a lot. I like the look of wooden bases a lot, with the wooden flooring, but one too many fire disasters have told me that I've got to choose substance over style. But here, let's do the 2x4 table. Yeah, and we'll leave a little gap for walkability. I'll use a... So Quality Builder, all this is going to do is say, listen, I want this table to be at least good. If you don't make a good table, trash it and then rebuild it, please. And then we'll move some of the chairs, but what I'll do is along the back, as I'll set up those guys, and again, make sure they're at least good quality. And rebuild if you have to. Entity containment is done. Lovely. We'll set up... I guess we'll set up the bioferrite extraction. That's interesting. Oh, is this a manual extraction? Because you get a machine to extract. But this doesn't unlock that. Okay, so my question had been, with Anomaly, the holding platforms... Okay, they are the same size. But yeah, I think we do need more room. Because I think... Oh, the inhibitors. Yeah, see, they're 2x1. You can have multiple ones on a thing. So, let's say we put it at the back of the room. Right, the holding platform goes in the back of the room. And then if we go and mine at least this much, we can put an inhibitor here, in here. I might want to have a little bit extra room for some other devices on the side. And then I'm trying to remember the shard inhibitor. Enemy radius, any holding platform or spot within its radius. I think it goes through walls. We'll need... Yeah, I don't know the radius right now. So what we'll do is we will mine like so. I might add some width here. I'm not sure. But I want to figure out what the good spot for the inhibitor is. And then I guess I still want a little pinch point here. I don't know if I need a pinch point over here the same way. No. Yeah, because even here, I don't necessarily need pinch points in every angle, right? Like, if there's an insect thing, then I can just pile the people here if they're coming through this way or this way. And that might be fine. Yeah. I might want to cover 2 angles. Because if we do this, right, no matter which way the insects are coming from, if they're coming from here, then we pile over here maybe. Although, again, we could also just go there. Maybe I'll just have this one. And then we'll have one of those from time to time, like another one here, and presumably another plan there. I guess I still don't want to mine this out quite yet. Okay. That seems fine to me. So which one happens? I know, but it's just... Not my fault you're awake right now, Tad. It is your sleep schedule, yeah. Wait. Oh, and you're in bed. All right. Told you. Did I have the hours wrong? I think it does start at 10, and you just hadn't gotten around to it. Oh, it's actually 11 to 1800 that bothers you. I might still leave it at 10 over here, just because then you get to bed a little sooner. Gilrod. What? Parasitic fungus called gilrod has appeared among the local fish population. While harmless to humans, the fungus will cause fish population to steadily decline for some time. Okay. Well, that would be really annoying to me if I were actively... Whoa, look at the frozen water! If I were actively fishing right now. That's crazy. So you're not in the water. I mean, you're still decaying from outside. I could change the dumping spot. Nah, it doesn't matter. But I guess for fishing in the winter, we'll just make sure to draw a big fishing zone that goes far enough so that no matter what, we're going to be okay. Ooh, 3 people researching at once. I mean, we still have slow research, remember? But that is going to be nice. And speaking of fishing, we are researching that now, but I think that's still okay. Raid trash pirates. Prepare for a while, then attack. All they have is tox grenades. We have, like, Petra go out and melee them. They're going to try to punch her, and she's just going to stab them all to death. I mean, sort of, yes. Probably I'll engage with everyone. I'll just keep moving them out of the tox stuff. But yeah, that's actually fine. Now, I was building up to a a cut anyway, right? We're here. What a perfect place, because we'll put a little cliffhanger. I can't see any way in which this is a difficult raid for us to handle. So that's really nice. That's really nice. Yeah, Randy has definitely pulled back a little bit, which means next stream he's probably going to do something crazy to us. But for now, that seems all right. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.